time of the year when we are all happy and joyful. So welcome to Bakemas 2021. Like last 3 years, this year too I'm going to do Bakemas, and I will be uploading as many recipes as possible till Christmas, and I hope you enjoy them. It's going to be full of simple Christmas baking which you can recreate at home. So on this day 1 of Bakemas, we are going to make delicious apple chocolate cake. So what are we waiting for? Let's get started. So first of all, we are going to preheat our oven to 180 degrees Celsius, and then I'm going to take a big bowl, and now I am adding all-purpose flour in this sieve so that I can sift all my dry ingredients together. So this is all-purpose flour. So I'll just make some space for the cocoa powder, and here goes the unsweetened cocoa powder. Cocoa powder usually needs a sifting because see, I'll just show you, there are lumps in between here, see. So we need good sifting. So I'm also adding into this some baking powder and also baking soda. Now in this recipe I'm using salted butter. If you are using unsalted butter, at this time you have to add some salt into the flour. So just sift all of these together. So those who are new to my channel, welcome, and if you like my video, do not forget to subscribe to my channel and do not forget to press that little bell icon, because whenever I will post a video, you'll get a notification. Okay, we are done. And now just to mix it more, I'm going to use my wire whisk and just mix everything together. Okay, and now is the time to prepare our wet ingredients. So in another bowl I'm adding the eggs. I'm using 2 eggs here. And I'm going to whisk the eggs until they are frothy. Not too much, just a little bit. Okay. So now is the time to add sugar into this. So here goes my castor sugar. And now I'm going to whisk this again. Now measurements for all the ingredients are mentioned in the description box below the video, so kindly check from there. Okay, once the sugar is mixed, I'm going to add the buttermilk into this. So here goes the buttermilk. I will also provide you the recipe in the description box for the buttermilk. You can make your buttermilk at home. So once this is also mixed, I'm going to add into this some vanilla extract and instant coffee. Now this is optional. Instant coffee is optional. I like my chocolate cakes to have that coffee flavor in them, so I mostly add instant coffee in my chocolate cakes. And here goes the melted butter. Now I have melted the butter and I have cooled it at the room temperature. Do not add hot butter. Just cool it at the room temperature and then add into this. So here it goes. So I'm going to whisk this again until everything is properly combined. So our wet ingredients are ready, and now I'm going to take some apples. So here are these 3 apples that I'm going to use. I'm just going to wash them, peel them, and then grate them. So my apples are done, and now I'm going to mix my wet ingredients into the dry ingredients. So here goes the wet ingredients in the dry ingredients. And now I'm going to fold this with the help of a spatula. Now gently mix this mixture And at this point I'm also adding the grated apple. Now you can take any kind of apple, any apple that you have at home or it's available. And I'm also adding some chocolate chips into this. These are semi-sweet chocolate chips. Just gently mix this batter. Just mix this until you don't see any flour pockets. You know, this apple cake has all the things I love in a cake. Maybe it's a deep chocolate flavor, or it's moist, it's dense, and it is almost brownie like. It doesn't need any kind of frosting. You can have it like that, and or you can even sprinkle some powdered sugar over it. So, and any kind of a Christmas gathering or a small party, you can bake this. It's going to give you large cake. It's also called a snacking cake. So once everything is mixed, I'm going to take a baking tray. This is 9 by 13-inch pan, and I'm just going to grease this with my butter spray. You can also use a brush and butter to just coat it. And now I'm going to shift my batter into the pan. You know what makes this cake moist and fudgy? That is the apple that we are adding into this. It does give a nice flavor to the cake, but it also makes it, you know, wonderfully dense and moist. So just even it. And now this is going to go in the preheated oven, and we are going to bake this for about 30 minutes or until a wooden toothpick inserted into the center of the cake comes out clean. Okay, so this is ready to go in the oven. Ta-da! Our cake is now done and it's out of the oven, and see how wonderful it is looking. And see, it has left the sides. It's still a little bit fudgy because of the apple. So let it cool on the wire rack for some time, and then we'll come back and have a slice. Can you see the apples in the cake? They're all peeping out of the cake. So this is also called a snacking cake. So I'm not going to take this out because it's a fudgy cake. You can see the knife. It's similar to brownies. When we cut brownies, our knife is usually filled with all the chocolates. So this is something similar. So that is why I'll just cut a slice in the pan itself. So whenever we are making a snacking cake, it means that you don't have to take that out of the pan. You can have it as it is. The slice is not going to be very neat, but the cake is going to be yum, and believe me, everyone in the family is going to love it. See how fudgy and moist this cake is. This looks amazing, and I know this is going to taste amazing too. So I'm just going to put this slice in the plate and I'll show you. See. So now you can have it plain, or you can use some whipped cream over it, or you can also have it with vanilla ice cream. But what I like is I like to sprinkle my cake slice with some powdered sugar and then have it as it is. And I can't stop myself to have a bite. So here it goes. See how moist it is. So I hope you like this recipe, and if you like it, do not forget to give it a big thumbs up. And if you like my channel, do not forget to subscribe to it and also press the bell icon. So this was the day 1 of Bakemas, and I'll be coming with many more yummy and easy recipes for you to make at home and to make your family and friends happy. So until we meet again, take good care of yourself. Happy holidays and happy baking!